Hi everybody, today is Tuesday, April 9th, and this is Divine Amethyst doing the general reading for all signs. And let's dive in. So it appears that some of you have just pulled yourself out of a karmic cycle with either, well, I was going to say with either love or work, but it does look like it's specifically work, like it has to do primarily with your career. It was basically a lesson to teach you that you have to open yourself up and be willing to work with others, even if they are very difficult for you to collaborate with. And it's put you under a great deal of strain, and it's caused you to really focus and reflect and turn inward and reassess what your gifts are and what you bring to the table, and has helped you to gain a greater appreciation of that, because a lot of the burden was placed on you with you having to deal with a very irresponsible, ridiculously angry for no daggone reason colleague who might have been showing some sort of unnecessary and unmerited aggression towards you. And so part of the advice with that, because you are on your way out of this cycle, but you're not completely out of it, is with the Power Awakening, as I just discussed, you really started to reassess what gifts and skills and abilities you brought to the table. And it caused it kind of rebirthed your confidence. It kind of stripped it down to its core to have it be reborn, for you to be able to tackle things, ferociously and fiercely, and to understand, how and when to jump on things. You now understand, what are the right times in these particular moves with your career to just pounce on opportunities or to pounce on tasks to get them done regardless of what anybody else says. And that exploring and expressing these skills and these talents that you've learned, if you continue to do this, which you will, it will help others and inspire them to follow suit and help them to find their own strengths and what it is that they need to develop in themselves. So you're an inspiration. You're a leader. You are a natural leader. And you have to understand that, this also may have brought around a number of changes in your life. And you just have to understand and accept and fly with it and run with it and flow with it. And embrace. I always say it's not about our time, it's about God's time. Embrace that it is all about divine timing. You see her with the moon in its own way, it's waxing and waning, and everything is all about timing. And those natural cycles are always going to flow and change, and we cannot stop it. But what you can do is you can embrace it, and you can learn how to flow with it. And that really has been what your test has been. Because for so long, you were fighting these cycles in your life and kind of digging your heels in and saying, no, this doesn't have to change at this time, or this has to change at this time. It's not about your schedule. It's not about your timing. It's about divine timing. So you have to really, really understand that. And because of you working so diligently on that, look at how dope she looks. Look at the lotuses and the heart, all of the details in this card. Out of darkness, the light is born. So you have to, and that also goes back to what I was saying about kind of a rebirth in perspective. But in embracing these changes and embracing the divine timing of things, you've started to learn how to transmute that energy and transform what would have been thought to be or viewed as chaos and disharmony and all sorts of just ridiculous things going on that were all about negativity and destruction and backbiting and bullshit, basically. And transmuting that energy to positivity and using it to build up your self-love and using it to build up your skill sets and really evolve and develop. And you have grown so much, and you will continue to grow every day of your life. And thank you, everybody. This is your daily quick read for today, April 9th, 2019. I hope you have a wonderful day.